And with that, we are back. Hello everyone, this is Aether Nightmare, and welcome back to day 14 of Genshin Impact. We finished up the Unreconciled Stars event. We are AR 35, and now it's time to progress forward with non-event missions, because I do believe if we check our little wheel thing, it's not quite over. Oh, because the shop's open, that's right. The event itself... Yeah, I can't even go into event details. The event itself is closed. Mona's probably off the map. And the only thing that's still open is the shop. So if you have, like, any fragments to spend, as you can see I literally have 0, you can still do so for a couple more days. So, 5, 7... I have 4 left. I can't get any more, so I might as well. 7, 5, 7... I guess I'll get one of these. There. Oh, I can get 2 of these. There. 0. All done! Can't get in there anymore. She's done like dinner. So what do we got on the menu for main quest? I prefer to do story quests first if I can. Story quest, how to unlock. L2. Oh, I see. Please complete the prerequisite quests. Complete 8 daily commissions to receive a key. Oh. Have I had this the whole time? Weird. I claimed a key. I don't know what I'm doing with this. This is new. I don't feel like unlocking that yet, so I'm going to do the Bookworm Swordsman, Justice for Book's Sake. You and Paimon are looking to purchase a copy of the Liyue volume of Teyvat Travel Guide in Liyue Harbor, intending to use it to visit various places of note throughout the region. Alright, we probably gotta warp all the way back to Liyue Harbor. There we go, we've arrived. We had to go quite a ways. And I might trip on an Archeon quest. I hope not, but I'll do my best not to.
One Ring Bookhouse. Guess this is where we go to buy books in Liyue. Should we ask here if they have a copy of the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide? It's super duper interesting.
Recognize anyone? Just ignoring us in the corner?
Feel free to look around. There's no obligation to buy.
We're looking for the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide. Do you have it in stock?
Sorry, dear. We stopped stocking that a very long time ago. It just wasn't selling.
Huh? But the Mondstadt volume was so interesting. Bummer.
The thing is, the author made it too personal, and the result wasn't really much of a guide. It barely sold any copies, and the few travelers that did buy it made complaints afterward.
Too much passion, not enough clarity. Content was a little too wild, huh? Content and clarity.
Well, that's a shame. The Mondstadt volume was a good read, even just as an adventurer's diary.
The fact remains that I don't have it in stock. If you must read it, try your luck at Chang the Ninth's place.
Who's Chang the Ninth?
A book collector who lives in Xingqiu village. He's a complete grouch, but he will behave himself if the conversation is about books. He was a regular customer here back when he lived in Liyue Harbor, and I still send him the odd out-of-print book or 2 every now and then.
Did somebody say out-of-print books?
Yay, we finally get to meet the character we've been playing this whole time.
Is there a chance that Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd is also in his collection?
Who are you?
Apologies, my liege. Where are my manners? My name is Xingqiu, a humble literature enthusiast who happened to be passing by.
I have been pronouncing this wrong the entire time. Xingqiu. It's Xingqiu. I've been saying Xingqiu this whole time. I'm so sorry.
Since you and I are both in search of lost books, What say we travel together to Mount Xingqiu and pay a visit to Cheng the Ninth?
Sounds like quite a trek. Makes sense. Please lead the way.
My pleasure, fellow book lover.
The bookworm swordsman. I figured it'd be you.
I've had my heart set on getting hold of a copy of Legend of the Shattered Halberd, Volume 6 for the longest time now.
Is that what you've been reading when I have you in my party?
Frankly, I'd be willing to do whatever it takes to get my hands on that book.
Yeah, there's a couple
This
books.
book can be found.
Oops, shoot. I pressed X because he was saying more without the subtitles.
I've had my heart set on getting hold of a Frankly, I'd be willing to do whatever it takes to get my hands on that book.
Oh, does he not say more? Doggone it. Found what you like? Please pay over here. Pick them out yourself. When you find one you like, pay here. Oh, there is stuff I can get. Interesting. What the heck do these do? There's a couple books like that I'm trying to get my hands on that I remember, like from my childhood or something. The problem is, like, one's a movie, for example, but I can't, for the life of me, I can't figure out what it was. I can't find the name, and every time I try to search for it, like, nobody knows what the heck it is. I've even tried looking up things like TV listings, and I can't find it. Seriously, what are these? I'll buy one just to... I don't know. I don't know what they do. Are they lore? Are they lore? I have a tab for stuff like this in the back. Let's check it out. Is this the one I just got? Nope, that's Notes by Leonard. Hello? I don't think it's... Experience. It's not this, is it? Is it a weapon? That'd be weird. Oh my gosh, is it a weapon? Magic guide. No, I don't think so. It said it's a 3-star item. Nope, not in here. I think it would be in here, but maybe I should have paid more attention to what it looked like. I think it said Benbu on it. I don't know. Oh yeah, I also need to craft this stuff. Instructions, not for that. Oh no, I just didn't turn that one in. There's a few other things that I made for like my wind glider.
There's nothing better to do. We could go foraging for ingredients.
Oh, they go into the archives? Okay. I also just noticed I have mail. Speaking of which, oh right, it was Kaya's birthday. I saw that blow up on Twitter. Why, if it hasn't been for a certain someone's throwaway remark, I might have forgotten that today was my birthday, which is just as well. I haven't had cause for any private celebrations for a long time. How do you think I should approach a day such as this? Relax, I'm just fishing for your opinion. I am unfortunately not well versed in matters of this sort. How mysterious. When you're around, the truth just slips out at times. I must have had a glass too many, I fear. Still, I suppose a little honesty with oneself couldn't hurt. Want to have a few more drinks with me? I'll have the bartender bring you something non-alcoholic. Good drinks loosen lips, as they say. Don't worry, I have plenty of stories and plenty of time. So, I get some apple cider vinegar and fruity skewers, which I think in the description says they don't have any fruit, so it's very curious why they taste that way.
I'll whip one up in no time.
Oh my gosh, how far are we going? Way over here. This general area, I guess. Up? Oh no, just look for objective in this area. Okay.
Now I got stomach cramps.
Oh my gosh, leveling up accessories is such a pain now. I've blown through almost all my level 1 and 2 accessories in order to level up the level 4 accessories that I have. I had thousands, so I didn't think I'd run out, but lo and behold, I did. Seriously, what am I looking for? Talk to Chang the Ninth. Up? Am I out of the zone? Granny. Makes it seem like he's gonna be more like up the mountain. Miss Bye. Yeah, he's gonna be up the freaking... Great. As soon as I pick these chilies. I need them. For Zhongling's ascension. Yeah, up.
Now I got stomach cramps.
You don't have second floor on this, do you? Nope. And what the heck am I gonna do with all this mint? Very few recipes in the game use it, and I just have thousands of them. Oh. Well, this is easier than I thought. It's gotta be you.
The heavens are smiting me. Smiting me to smithereens.
You, the Ninth?
And what do you want? Come on, spit it out.
We've heard you've got tons of old books lying around, and we want to borrow the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide.
Huh. Don't get me started on the topic of my books. After the chasm was sealed off, the family mining business started going south. Then the Fatui started working to sabotage me. To pay off my debts, I had no choice but to pawn off my beloved book collection. Every last book. Do you have any idea what that means?
You're sad now that you've got nothing to read. You're bored now that you've got nothing to read. I'll go with sad, because I'd be sad.
That was my life's work. I devoted my entire life to curating, collecting, caring for them. And now they're gone. Gone, I tell you. It's useless ranting and raving at you like this. All I can do is try to save enough Mora to buy them back. Unless you have other business here, I'm done talking to you. Goodbye. Off you go. Go on, go.
Please tell me that you didn't pawn Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Of course he did.
Legend of the Shattered Halberd. There's a title I haven't heard in a long time. You have good taste, my boy.
What? But we don't?
That work was an epic-defining masterpiece. Granted, it was almost unknown at the time it was published, but over time it was the work that came to define the genre of martial arts novels and sparked a plethora of imitation works. Barely any copies of the first edition were ever printed.
The later edition inexplicably went out of print, almost as soon as it was released. A shame, given what it allegedly added to the original story.
Yes, that's right. How did I forget? The original edition's 6th volume of that work is so rare, I could never bring myself to pawn it no matter how much I needed the money.
Which also means he's probably not going to give it to us.
You mean you still have it?
Yes. It is my one and only remaining treasure.
Hey, Chang. You've got some nerve keeping me and my boss waiting like this. I need an answer. Will you sell the Corlapis or not?
Those rocks you can mine literally everywhere.
I'm sure you don't need me to remind you that if you mess with Gentry Moutsai, you're messing with the Fatui.
Oh, you again. But you know I can't afford to give a 70% discount on the price. I'd never be able to buy my collection back.
That's your business. The question is, do you want your books, or do you want food on your plate? Perhaps you'd like to take your books with you to an early grave.
You...
Whoa there, friend. Come on. This gentleman is either willing to make a deal or he's not. You can't force him to sell against his will.
Just who do you think you are? Keep your nose out of other people's business.
My liege, I am but one who comes to the aid of this gentleman in his moment of need. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan.
I don't really have a lot to commentate on since I'm just kind of like learning, I guess. Listening and learning.
Guhua clan? Did you hear this clown? He thinks he's a Guhua master in this day and age. Oh, there was me thinking the last granddads of Guhua had keeled over and died by now. Who were you supposed to be then, huh? Some sort of Guhua messiah?
Justice is blind to our backgrounds, my friend. That just makes me someone trying to do the right thing. But you? The weasel who does the tiger's bidding may be less powerful than his master, but he is no less guilty.
Get a load of this guy. Just you wait. You'll be sorry you crossed me. And you, Chang, you're selling that core lapis whether you like it or not.
Seriously, I've got hundreds in my inventory. I can fix this in like 5 seconds.
Oh, how the wolves prey upon the fallen tiger. My days are numbered.
So, just to come back to what we were talking about earlier, could I get a yay or nay about borrowing that book?
Jeez, give the man a minute. 2 words. Situational awareness.
Oh, what does it matter now? I can't expect anybody to care about me anymore. But since you did stick up for me, please just take this book and leave me in peace.
3 long years I have waited for this day. Words cannot express my gratitude. I, Xingqiu, vow to repay this great act of generosity.
All right, give it a rest. Just bring it back when you're finished. Sorry, but I'm not about to put my hopes in some self-professed Guhua disciple.
What the heck's a Guhua?
Hey, where are you going? We've still got a job to do over here.
If you're here to make fun of an old man, you picked the wrong one. I don't take any nonsense. Clearly you do. Who are you? Not to scare you off, but I'm none other than the once illustrious Chang the Ninth of Fei Yun Slope. Back in Liwei in the good old days, so many more went through my hands every day that I couldn't give you an exact number. Anyone who wanted to do business knew it was me they had to impress. Even those big shot Liwei Qingxing would have to move aside if I told them they were in my way. So why did you move here to live as a hermit? Do you get on with your neighbors? I feel like both of these are addressing me directly. It was a somewhat unexpected turn of events. The business started going downhill, so I thought I'd sell the old abode to move out here. Well, it's peaceful and quiet to get away from it all. The ancients had a saying, he who has not known poverty has yet to become a true man. I might only have this hut in my book collection to my name, but I'm optimistic in my time that it'll come again sooner or later. I'm wondering about the mineral trade, maybe. Well, I shan't say any more, or I'd be handing you a business opportunity on a silver platter. When the time comes, everyone in Liwei Harbor is going to know that old Chang the Ninth is finally back again. Do you get on with your neighbors? You mean those penniless peasants? Ugh, the fact I even have to live near them. I'll take that as a no. I may be their neighbor now, only due to circumstance, I might add. But oh, you mark my words, when I have restored my business to its rightful place in the world, they won't even worry. They aren't even be worthy to farm the ground I walk upon. Wow, you are actually kind of an asshole. Look, I don't get along with my neighbors either. I'm so sorry, I'm like conditioned to cut down these bushes for eggs. I may not get along with my neighbors either, but it's because that they're the assholes, not because of any sort of class difference. Where am I going? Down here. You're a rich man who the world is trying to humble and is failing miserably. Oh, nice. I landed right on the head. Where am I going? More mint.
So, you like reading, huh? Mr. 5-second hero?
Oh, amazing! I never saw that coming.
Hello? Xingqiu? Anybody in there?
No wonder this book is so highly sought after.
The guy back at Chang the Ninth's was pretty bossy. That bossy guy back at Chang's sounds like he's working for a gentry McCoy? McCoy? I know it doesn't say McCoy, but I forget how it's pronounced.
How can they bully poor old Chang the Ninth like this? Forcing him to sell his ore for dirt cheap? It's daylight robbery, pure and simple.
I don't know, that ore is actually really easy to come by here. I don't know how much it's worth, and he's also kind of just being a jerk. Clearly the appropriate thing to do is set fire to his library. Well, I'm not that evil, because I respect books, but you've got to find a way to help Chang the Ninth. I guess we're scrapping Operation Leeway Travel Guide. I guess we'll help him.
Forget me. I'm in too.
Oh, so now you can hear what we're saying.
The reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity if Chang the Ninth ended up having to pawn it. And I meant every word I said to Chang the Ninth. I will return his act of kindness. It is the just thing to do. I will be custodian of this book, and I will also help find a way to buy back the rest of his collection.
You already have a plan, don't you? You don't have a plan at all, don't you? Do you? I'll go with already have a plan.
Of course I do. An initial plan anyway. I still need to work out the details. Give me a second to reflect. It shan't take but a moment.
You're still here? What is this, a game to you? You think no one's really gonna get hurt?
I'm not even at his house. I'm like in front of a restaurant. What the heck do you want?
I gotta hand it to the Goofball clan. What you lack in numbers and talent, you make up for in guts. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Goofball clan? I meant Guhua clan. That's what you goofballs call it, right?
There's a saying that goes, the insect that shakes the oak tree ludicrously overestimates its ability.
Quit quoting proverbs at me, you buffoon!
Please leave this place. I will not tolerate an attempt to coerce an honest trader, especially when the one you seek to threaten is one to whom I owe a debt of gratitude.
It's cute that you want to stick your neck out for Chang and all. But you picked the wrong time, you little punk. I brought the Fatui to back me up. A whole army of you and your little Guhua buddies wouldn't be able to help you now.
You have any idea how many of those mages I've taken out? I just noticed the lamp too kind of looks like a little fairy.
I may be young, my liege, but the path I have chosen makes me no stranger to conflict. Why should I cower in the face of evil?
Oh, great speech. But now it's time for you to learn your lesson.
Ah, there we go. I was gonna say, this should be easy. Bye, bye, bye. Don't think so. Farewell. I've killed so many of you, it's not even funny. For mist grass. Almost done. There. You're saying something?
I thought that was just a regular pendant you were wearing, not a vision.
What else do we wear that glows?
You won this round, but you better watch your back. This isn't over.
Would it be too much to hope they've learned their lesson?
So you're a vision bearer, more to the Gua than meets the eye, huh? I mean, obviously he's a vision bearer.
No, you misunderstand. That fellow has a foul mouth, to be sure. But his assessment of the state of the Guhua clan is, well, not exactly incorrect, I suppose. Though I long to restore Guhua to its former glory, it is no easy task.
Can someone please tell me what the heck a Gua
They've
is?
gone for now, but they'll be back looking to cause more trouble before long.
I'll see to it that no harm comes to those who show me kindness. There is a just and unjust way to do business, and I will ensure the matter is resolved satisfactorily.
Good, because I need you to farm that electro-hypostasis.
It's not like the Fatui to pick sides in a business dispute, but the confident demeanor of their errand boy suggests there is substance to his words. There must be a deeper level of collusion at work here. He mentioned Gentry Maotai. I know this name. He has a stately residence in Liyue Harbor. Maybe the two of you could go and investigate.
That idea works, but what are you gonna do?
Me? I have other things to look into. Let me see. Let us meet at Yujing Terrace in Liyue Harbor in a bit.
Thank you for the follow, Purple Aliana.
You really have stuff to do? Are you sure you're not just using us as your errand runners?
Like everyone else says we are JRPG protagonists. Actually, I guess we are CRPG protagonists.
Wow, so that's how that turned out. This whole passage is just extraordinary.
And he gone.
Ugh, this guy is so annoying. Paimon just wants to slap him right in his stupid face.
I'm getting the feeling, like, in my head, I keep equating him with Mid from Final Fantasy V. First, let's help Chang the Ninth. Xingqiu's vengeance may not be swift, but it will surely come. Xingqiu, damn it.
But, as per tradition, Paimon gets to pick an ugly nickname for him.
Yeah, go for it.
From now on, he shall be known as... Guhua Geek.
You go first. No need to wait for me.
Old habits die hard, sorry.
One more page and I'll go and stretch my legs. Just one last page.
Uh-huh. If you're anything like me, you're gonna be up till 3 in the morning reading that thing. At least we're getting some ores, which we desperately need to level up my weapons. Oh my gosh, so much grinding. Now that we are AR 35, where'd that cabbage go? There it is. It went down between the cracks. Come here, cabbage. Come here, cabbage. Where we going? Back all the way down here. Like heck, I'm walking. But yeah, I did not like Chang the Ninth so far. I think he needs to be humbled a bit. Oh, we landed on it. No, we didn't. That was an interesting load. Up. We're going up. This way. Are we sure? Yes, it's gonna take us up those stairs. I see.
Rest assured that she's...
Like, where's the golden sparkle trail taking me? Might as well grab these. I might need them. And they only spawn so many a day. Here. Know thyself, know thy enemy.
Who goes there?
A Mondstadt merchant here for a meeting with Gentry Maotai. I'm Bren, a VIP client of your boss. I'll go with
Really?
merchant.
He didn't mention anything about a meeting. The Master's dealing with some urgent business today. All prior appointments have been canceled.
Urgent business? What is it?
The Master's been working on a major business deal recently. He left early this morning to meet with a VIP client.
So, where is he now?
I'm sorry. The Master is stressed that we must not disclose that information to just anyone.
You're kind of sucking at that then. Just anyone, are you saying we're not his VIP clients?
No, I mean, yes. Yes, you are. I meant no offense. Please, believe me.
Take me to the Gentry or suffer the consequences. Would you like to explain these extra fees you're incurring to your boss, or shall I?
I'm sorry. Master's currently in business negotiations at Xingqiu Kiosk. I beg for your mercy, please. My master will show me no leniency if he finds out.
Well, my master has much more important things to do than talking to rude guards like you.
I feel like we've gone 1000% Karen right here.
Luckily for you, your bad attitude will be the last thing on his mind when he's busy negotiating a big business deal with your boss.
I can't believe we just let us speak to your manager, this guy.
Thank you, thank you. May your business forever be blessed by the Lord of Geo.
Let us speak to your manager.
Paimon never knew you were such a tough negotiator.
And also let us speak to your god. I was just bluffing. You did great too.
Paimon loves compliments and all, but treating Paimon to some tasty snacks would show that you really mean it. Anyway, seems like the VIP client in question must be one of the Fatui.
I think you're right.
In that case, let's get ourselves over to the Xingqiu kiosk. Seems business is booming at the Xingqiu kiosk. No one should notice if we blend in there.
How far are we
Either
going?
way, if we want to know what kind of shady business they're up to, we better be careful.
Might as well heal while I run. Your manager is not good enough. Let us speak to your god. Or we will never shop here again.
Jewelry's out of stock, but we have some new items in.
Where am I going? Oops. Oh, such tiny stairs.
I understand. I do. Please do not worry. You have my word that the order will be completed as promised.
Yeah, I've beaten up lots of those too.
The subordinate I sent was not quite so optimistic in his appraisal. Is somebody being uncooperative?
I wonder if that thing on his chest, now that I get a closer look at it, is maybe the artificial visions that they're creating.
We just ran into a minor procurement problem, is all. We haven't managed to purchase the core lapis yet. But it's nothing for you to worry about. If Chang the Ninth won't sell, I can buy from someone else.
They're also just literally all over the place. There's a mountain that's covered in them.
That would be most ideal. I remind you again that the Fatui care only about the result. We are willing to lend a certain degree of support to this transaction. But if it is not completed in time, you may suddenly find our goodwill comes at a price you cannot afford.
I understand. I am indebted to you for your protection. You know I would not dream of disappointing you, don't you?
We shall see when the time comes.
Darn that old man Chang.
So, Mr. Gentry Moutsai is colluding with the Fatui. Who knows if Gua Geek has made any progress? Should we go tell him?